Hey, are you listening to UnabOnAir right now? If not, what are you waiting for?
A new program has arrived on UnabRadio.com to live the English language.
Are you listening to UnabOnAir right now?
UnabOnAir will bring you news, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon. Join us at UnabRadio.com and enjoy the UnabOnAir experience. News, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon.
Good afternoon, Marita.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
I am wondering if today was holiday.
Because nobody told us.
And nobody told us because I haven't seen a lot of people
The
today at
university,
campus.
and the city is completely. I mean, it's not that crowd
Yeah.
because I took a taxi at 7:45, which is supposed to be a traffic jam time. You know.
Yes.
No.
I don't know why. At lunch, haven't seen a lot of people. This morning when I get the bus, the UNAB bus, empty.
Maybe because. Well, I don't know.
Today
to
was
say
holiday
hello.
and nobody told us.
Had to say hello to the people out there watching the show on streaming, or maybe they are just live watching the show. I told you last weekend that I knew what the program was going to be about, but
But
we have to mention what happened last night.
yes, I was
We
going to
have-
say what happened last night. Yes.
We have to mention what happened last night.
Yes. A lot of things happened last night.
I'm talking about the Oscars.
Yes. Me too.
I'm talking.
Before anyone out there.
Yeah, many things happened. I don't know what happened at home, at your homes. I have no idea. But something that really kind of woke us up this
Yeah.
morning is what happened between Will
The
Smith
main new today
we
was
between Will Smith and Chris Rock. At the time I watched the video because I didn't.
me
I
neither.
didn't. Well, I saw a part of the Oscar, but this part was very late, so I was sleeping. So at the time I watched the video, I was like, I got three feelings.
The
First one, I was kind of sad, you know,
Why?
because I mean, that guy, that big, you know, slap that guy so small
Yeah.
and nothing happened. You know, it's like, you know, Will Smith, the big guy from the Bad Boys stuff,
Yeah.
big muscles. When I saw the video and well, the first thing I immediately knew the guy was going to knock the guy off, but it didn't happen. Just slap him.
Yes. Just a simple slap.
Yeah, but I was thinking like, the name of the video, no, Will Smith, and I was like, he's gonna destroy that guy because you know it's Will Smith, big muscles, and tack.
That's all.
I was disappointed. That was my feeling. Disappointed. I mean, you are Will Smith, you know, big, black, powerful fella, and nothing happened. You know, it was like a thing over there.
I thought that it was a recreation. It was all planned, but evidently it
No, it was not
wasn't. It
planned.
was real.
If you watch the video very carefully and in slow motion, you can see Chris Rock's face
Yeah.
immediately got red
Yeah.
because of the power of the slap.
And the sound.
Yeah. And the second thing I thought is, what about security? You know, when Chris Rock saw Will Smith just jump onto stage, he says a name. He says Christian or something like that. So on my head, I was like, okay, he's calling that guy of security, maybe, or I don't know who's that guy. But on my limited idea on security on this kind of events,
Yeah.
if the guy feel, you know,
Insecure.
scared or
Yeah.
menaced because of this big guy, the first name he says, okay, he's the security guy. So what happened? So You can jump onto stage and just, I don't know, use your gun or something and kill somebody and nothing happens.
I haven't worked on stuff,
Yeah.
but I think that in that kind of big events, security is outside or just in the doors. Because
Well, I don't
it's
know.
supposed that you pass through a security shield,
Yeah.
and if you're there, you're a nice person. It's supposed.
Well, that was my question.
And the other thing is, you have to keep yourself calm. In the case of Kid Rock,
Mm-hmm.
you have to continue.
Yeah, and the
That
guy
wa-
continued.
Yes, and Will Smith, I don't know when he said that, but he said that you in this business, you have to smile and carry on.
No, he says you are supposed to smile and carry on and consider that everything is a joke.
Yes.
And well, that's my third concern. My second concern is about security. I mean, where's the Oscar security? I mean, if you are a rich and famous person, you are supposed to behave, to be calm and ready for the event. But what happens if you are not? I mean, what happens if you are crazy? What happens if you are rich and respectful and you have the capacity to bring a gun with you? Just because I'm rich and
I think
famous
there is a security shield.
and well behaved, I mean, I'm inside, I have a gun, I can jump on stage and kill anybody
Yeah.
because there will be no more security there. And somebody will say, I mean, you're a very extra limited guy, but it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy, Kid Rock, is tiny, not that big
Not that strong.
Fella, to say in some way. You see this monster coming here, and the only thing he says is Christian. I remember he says a name. I don't remember the name specifically. And on my head was he's calling security. He didn't want to say security, please, but he says the name. But I mean, it could be even more and more difficult. It could be a more dangerous situation, and they have the possibility to calm him down.
Yeah.
Just get the guy and calm down, just behave or something.
Cut the transmission.
Cut the transmission, for example.
Behind the scenes, or behind the scenes, there's a transmission director
Okay.
who has the possibility and the authority to cut the transmission. And if you saw that, if you're seeing that something like that is going to happen, I can tell commercials,
Yeah.
cut.
Do something.
Yes, do something.
Give him some time.
And all that people have
Headphones.
earrings. In Spanish,
Earphones. I don't know.
it's not like headphones are in ear
Okay.
headphones where they got instructions.
Yeah.
So cut the transmission and just tell them.
Yeah, and the third concern is about the message. For me, maybe I'm very wrong. Maybe you will not continue watching the show because
Please continue
what I'm
watching
going
the
to
show.
say is I actually posted something on Facebook. That's not the kind of reaction you expect from a person that is on the media.
Yes.
But I know being on the media can be very mean. I mean, people can say something. What the guy says when he got the Oscars. You are on the media. You're supposed to get whatever they bring you, and you have to smile and continue. It's not true, but you have to pay attention to the guy you are receiving the message.
Yes.
The kind of humor he does.
And in the videos, it shows that before the slap, Will Smith was
laughing. He was laughing.
So
I think the guy.
I get confused. I got confused when I saw the video.
Well, I completely agree with you, but there's something that maybe you didn't notice on the transmission. When the guy is laughing, he's like sitting in this way, and his wife is there.
Yeah.
His wife starts laughing, but maybe in a very minimum quantity of seconds, she realized the joke, and her expression changes. Maybe in that moment, the guy or Will Smith saw his wife,
The reaction.
and he got mad. But why getting mad? If you got Chris Rock on stage talking about you, have you seen Chris Rock shows?
Yeah.
I mean, remember that the tendency on these events lately is to get guys on stage talking trash
And
about
keep the attention of the audience.
and keep the attention of the media,
Yeah.
because it's like, okay, let's bring this black humor guy talking about doing what he knows what to do, is getting people mad.
And is a very long event.
It's a
It's a
long
very
event.
long event. Happened not the same, but something like that with Ellen when she was the host.
The host.
She is a comedy girl. She bull all time.
Yeah.
So the difference is that she keep the line.
Yeah.
She keep the line. She keep the line. I think that the problem was that Kid Rocks passed the line.
Just trust me. I don't know, but I mean, if you pay attention, remember that Robin Williams did the same,
Yeah.
and he mocked a lot of producers in that moment,
Yeah.
and they didn't react.
Yes.
Last year, this British guy, I don't remember the name to be honest, he hosted an event.
Jimmy Fallon? No.
No, Jimmy Fallon. No.
The other one, yes.
Yeah, it's an actor whose most famous movie is the one where they live in a world where lying is impossible, and he discovered how to lie, and then he started telling
Yes,
lies.
I know the guy, but I don't remember
Yeah,
the name.
that's a very, very, very black, dark, offensive
Yes.
humor. And he was just on stage, and he was basically telling the people, "You're a drunk person. You I don't know how to say this word. You f with little girls.
Yeah.
You take advantage of your actresses and on your actors." He was saying that on
On
stage,
stage in live.
and nobody was
So-
reacting.
Yeah.
So what I think happened here is that maybe they had a previous conflict.
That's a possibility, yeah.
And
Uh,
in that way, you can understand his reaction. I mean, you told us once, okay, but you
keep
tell
it-
again,
yeah.
and keep digging. No, that's not correct.
Yeah.
But if it was only the first time, I mean, the moment is not well done from Will Smith. And the second part is, in my opinion, I would have never given the Oscar to Will Smith,
After that,
because he got the how do you call that? Estatuilla? Bueno, he got it after
the award.
the award. He's got the award after
After
the
that,
incident,
yeah.
not before. I would have never. I mean, if it is on the paper, I will call the guys and I say,
It's on the paper and it's on the award. It's already marked.
all right.
I think maybe
I will
that's
melt.
why.
I will melt the award and create a new one, and give it to another person, because it's not a good message.
Yeah, no.
You know what's the message? What any problem you got, no matter if you are on TV, no matter if you are live,
No matter
no
who
matter
you are.
who you are, you can just stand up and hit the guy.
Yeah.
It's not the message, because and you will see from this moment on, it will become a tendency.
Yes.
It will become a
It
tendency.
will be. It will become normal, not a tendency. It will
Yeah.
be normal.
It will be something expected.
Yeah.
You know, when you got these programs, when you finish,
No. I don't know who the guy is.
We have 10 minutes. Yes.
Technical problems.
No.
Well, not technical.
Something that happens.
Yeah.
And that's my concern. What message you are giving to the people on the world?
Yeah.
I mean, the message is not, do not make your woman feel, sponsored and secure. It's not the message. The message is there are other ways to manage this thing.
Yes.
It's a very famous guy. Actually, he represents a lot of people.
And represents a lot of nice people because of the kind of movies he has.
He has done. So I would have never given the Oscar to the guy. I will have called whoever I had to talk to. I will ask him, don't give him the award. It's not a good message.
And if I'm not wrong, the actor, the leading actor award is the last one.
No, I
Is the last one in being given.
No,
I don't know if it's that or best movie. I don't know.
I don't know the order. But well, in my opinion, it's not well done.
Yeah.
I mean, and if I were Chris Rock, I will give a public explanation of what happened, and I will actually take some legal.
Yes.
Some legal retributions.
Yes.
Because it's
yeah.
Because if not, it's going to turn something, like you said, something
Yes.
normal, something expected.
Yeah.
They were on a interview from a movie.
And I don't like the question.
I don't
so
like the
hate
question,
you.
so done. Because I feel that you are being rude with me.
Yeah.
So what we have to do is we have to respect what we have to respect, considering the moment.
Yes.
If you are on a comedy show, because that was a comedy show, I have to, take it, because that's what they do. That's the kind of comedy they do. If not, get a guy, like a regular guy from comedy shows. They just have their own routines and they don't mess up with anybody. But it's Chris Rock,
Yeah.
He has to do with many things. He has to do with many people, and actually, they put it into his routine.
Yes.
So I'm expected to what is going to happen, not because of Will Smith and not because of Chris Rock, but because of the message.
Yes.
I remember once Scarlett Johansson. You know who that guy?
Yes, I
that girl is?
know who's Scarlett Johansson.
The guy from Marvel.
Yeah.
The girl from Marvel. Actually, once he said that he was very, very, very upset with a couple of interviews where they asked her about very sexual things, sexual questions. I mean, they asked the other guys, okay, what do you think about this? What do you think the superpower? And when it was her turn for the questions, she got questions related with her breasts or her hips or stuff like that.
Yeah.
What happened if this becomes something normal? Immediately she will feel like in the attitude to stand up and slap the girl or the guy. And many people will say, but she's got the right to do it. Yes, she's got the right to do it, but we have to send a message that
But there are some ways.
We can manage things in a diplomatic way. We can talk to the
And
people.
even more those kind of people who have all the attention.
They have all the attention.
And you can say something, not slap someone. You can say something really prepared, really argumented, and it will be well received, and it will have an echo.
Yes, a more positive
reaction
or reception of the message. I mean, well, obviously you have the right, maybe you feel with the right in that moment to do it, but you are representing a lot of people, the kind of quality on their minds and the thoughts they have. So it would be nice to stand up and say something. Hey, Why don't you respect my wife as
And
the way I respect yours?
Not the hero is not the word I'm looking for. You are the follow guy, the hero from so many people.
Yeah.
It's like becoming a villain.
Yeah. In this moment, maybe the guy who commit the bad comment or the bad situation is actually the guy who is taking a lot of positives and very careful message.
And the main message he give about bullying someone who has a healthy situation is being released from a second.
Yeah, because the guy, I mean, Will Smith not only slapped the guy, but he also returned to his seat. Nothing happens. Nobody told him anything. Just sit on the chair and insulted the guy.
Yeah.
Give my wife names out of your fucking mouth. Well, that's what he said. And he said it twice. And what Chris Rock did is, I will. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was a nice reaction.
Exactly.
But
he's not
a nice reaction. It was the correct reaction.
He's not the villain because of his comments. Now he's got the hero because of the way he took his intermission.
Yes.
That's a powerful thing. In these times of war and stuff, it's something that we have to. So maybe the best thing to do was the thing you were saying, like cut the transmission. I mean,
argue that you have technical problems.
Yeah, from the very moment the guy got on stage, cut the transmission and check the guy. Okay, what's going on?
You can even not cut the transmission. You can mute the microphones, the scenario microphones, and switch to another camera and show the public. Yeah, and put a text on screen. We have having some technical issues. Coming in a moment, and switch to the Academy logo. Something like
that.
Yeah.
It's similar to what happens with FIFA, you know? On football,
when
they never, I mean, they have the order. If something happened on stadium, like people running naked or there's a fight or something, move to somebody else. Show something else.
To the journalist,
whoever they want to.
Yeah.
To the big screen, showing commercials. They have that order.
Yes.
So I think this is something they have to.
Show the other players like standing in the court, like.
Show the DTs or something.
Yeah.
But they have to check this. What happened here is very, very, very difficult to handle, and if they just leave it like that, it will be even more difficult to handle later.
Yes.
The other thing that happened, Foo Fighters.
Yes. I woke up on Saturday morning with the new.
Feeling
that wasn't new at that time because it happened on Friday night, but for me it was new on Saturday morning.
It was at 8 p.m., right? Something like that.
8 night. I think it's night.
They were getting ready to close the Stereo Picnic Festival.
Yeah.
And he couldn't make it.
Yeah.
And from that situation, the thing is, you know what happened with the festival?
Yeah, with jamming.
The jamming festival. Which is very similar to what happened with electronic festival in the United States.
Yeah.
The documentary is on Netflix.
Yes.
Very similar. They offer many things and many artists, and at the end,
bye.
This is my money. Bye.
Yeah.
They cut the guy, but the guy is not in prison because of due to legal terms and blah blah.
You can put yourself.
Yeah. It's the same that is going to happen with these people. So we have a lot of bad publicity from that event, and now this happens. I mean, the guy does die of,
whatever he does.
No, there's a legal report.
Yes, but
because of some substances.
Yes, but I read that Yes, there are a lot of substance, but those all are legal and medicated.
Yeah.
So yes, so
Okay, but
there's
this
a
is
lot of
that's not the message you
investigation.
gave to the world. I mean, this is Colombia. We don't have the best publicity,
yeah.
and then a huge rock star like him died because of excess of
Legal
psycho
substances, yeah.
substances.
I
It's
asked
not something good for
I
the
asked my
country.
friends on Saturday. I think how rock stars and singers in general got the drugs. I mean, you can enter that through the airport because
No.
it's illegal.
No, it's
So
illegal.
my question was, the organization give them, or they have dealers in every city?
In every continent of the planet.
In every city, because in every city they
Now, obviously,
that was like
Obviously, I mean, if it was an illegal excess of things, they travel with a lot of people behind them.
yeah
They travel with friends, and it's not that difficult to find if you are connected with that
with the
world.
yeah
If it was a legal consume, they should put that word on the slogan.
yeah
Legal substances abuse.
yes
It's difficult. It's different.
it's different that
from-
illegal substances abuse.
No. It's very different from just substances abuse.
Okay, yeah.
Bogota substances abuse. It's not very good. It's the same that happened with Cerati.
Yes, will be remembered of King Cerati and
What happened with
Okay.
Cerati? He came to Colombia. He came from Venezuela. He came to Colombia, and from those two concerts, he was like destroyed.
He traveled Bogota, Caracas. I think that was
Mm.
the right itinerary. And in that travel,
And then that happened. What
Yeah.
happened? But if you watch the biography of people who wrote something about it, they say that it happened here in Colombia.
yes.
That he was
Mm.
completely died or disappeared in some way at the moment he left Colombia. So what happened in Colombia.
Yes.
It's not a good thing, We are organizing festivals, and maybe I'm very obsessed with this. The next hour, I got a message. Guns N' Roses is coming to Latin America. They're coming to Argentina. They're coming to Brazil. They're
Please
coming to.
don't come to Colombia this year.
They are not coming to Colombia.
We are like a bad luck.
It was Duff McKagan.
Place.
It was Duff McKagan who put the post, the Latin American tour, and I wrote, "Hey, Duff McKagan." I don't know the guy. Obviously, he knows me. I asked him what happened in Colombia, and then I watched the thing about Foo Fighters, and I was going to erase my comment and say, okay, better not come to Colombia,
Better be safe.
because we are a very lovely country, but when these kind of things happen, the message the world is taking is very, very, very difficult to change.
Yeah, and it's a contrast with the good publicity that Encanto gave to us
Yes.
in this last month.
Yeah.
So it's like Encanto did a great job bringing the best of Colombia on screens worldwide, and
But
this
that was
happened.
but that was something weird. They got the award, but nobody, no Colombian, got there to get the award
because
because
Disney, no Colombian work officially with Disney. They work with people here in Colombia who help them
no,
to,
but
to
the guys.
do the screen, to do the
But what about the guys in a minimum part? The guys who wrote the songs for the movie. They were all Colombian.
No,
Yatra, where's Yatra from?
they sing the songs. They are not the composers.
Okay.
Lin-Manuel Miranda is
So
the
they are
composer.
not the owners.
No, they are just the singers.
So Yatra is not a.
So if if two oruguitas had won, Yatra
Got the award.
got the award, but
Okay.
because
I got it.
Lin-Manuel wasn't there.
I got it. It's a legal thing.
Yes,
Who owns the song? Who owns the rights? Who owns whatever? Disney.
Disney and Lin-Manuel Miranda.
All right. Now I got it.
Yeah.
And please delete that part. Can you? I know, delete that part, please.
You don't delete, I delete.
Okay, and the topic was going to be about what do you do when you are in a party? Because I was in kind of a party. It was a lunch, but turned to a party. But what time is it?
4:29
I think we are going to speak about that on the
on
next
next
program.
program.
Yeah, it was a nice program, this one. Again, don't hate me for my ideas, but it's what I think it will be the best. If you are in an international event,
Yeah.
half of the planet is watching the show and half of the planet is not watching the show because they are sleeping.
Or
You
even
have
if,
to
even
give-
if you're not in an international event, if you are in an event, please don't.
No, but I'm making reference to that. If you're in an
Okay.
international event, you don't do that. You try to show. I mean, you slap the guy. Yes, your blood was melting, and I understand that. But please, later, come out and say, I'm sorry, I did what I did because he said this. But he never mentioned a thing.
Yeah. His apologies was so.
He got the award
Super.
and he says, I did what I did. In the same way that the character I represent in a movie did what they did because of the reason they did.
Yeah.
He's a very protective person.
Yes.
Yeah, he was an animal protecting his family. And he supported his reaction because of the character he interpreted.
Yes.
It's not logical. He apologized for the
With the camera.
with Academy and people watching the show, but he never apologized with the guy.
Yes.
It's not right. Well, from my point of view, it's not right. That's why I'm not. That's why I never go to the Oscars. Because,
Yeah, I would reject the invitation.
I get mad.
Yeah.
They never show my
Better
name,
like
so I
that.
never.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just because of that, I never go to Oscars.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with the visa. No.
No, nothing.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you listening to UnabOnAir right now? If not, what are you waiting for?
A new program has arrived on UnabRadio.com to live the English language.
Are you listening to UnabOnAir right now?
UnabOnAir will bring you news, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon. Join us at UnabRadio.com and enjoy the UnabOnAir experience. News, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon.